They're hearing you now.
Oh,
Welcome back to Star Wars D&D Session 4. Last time Aji-Sai met with a Mandalorian visitor who revealed his history and gave him a gift. Then our team went to discover what happened at a farming station on Hetzel Prime, where the droids were secretly invading. The team was able to save the civilians, but unable to figure out how they snuck in. But now, they ready themselves for another day being Padawans, where they'll explore an old Jedi temple. Hi. Alright. So there's the recap, everything's going in there. It's like this isn't quite working again. Alright. Y'all ready? I don't know why I asked that. I already said that. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Star Wars D&D. As always, I'm your host, Connor. With us, we have Mike as Zeno.
you.
Travis as Midas.
What's up?
Kiri is Aji-Sai.
Hello.
And B is Putumayo.
Greetings.
So, let's go straight into it. You all have arrived back home. You're relaxing. Is there anything you need to do once you've arrived back at the temple? You've just finished up your mission from the last session.
Okay, so we're full health. Everything's good. Like,
Not at the moment, but you will be here shortly.
Oh, okay. That's what I want to do. I'm going to be like, that was tough. I'm going to sit down for a little bit.
Oh yeah, we'll do this then. The night goes by. You all fully rested up over the night. Now you're back to full health. Is there anything else you're doing today? As you've just woken up and you're waiting to be given strict orders. You're not necessarily in this room as of right now.
Oh, okay. Is there like a place here that sells like pieces for lightsabers?
Components?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think I'll have enough, but it's worth looking.
You are guided to a local Jedi supply store here inside the temple that supplies with parts. Of course, they will take a credit fee in exchange for doing this. What is it that you're looking for?
Well, you caught me with my pants down here. Let me just pull that book up here.
No problem. As two quick notes here, it is currently leaning to the dark side.
Yeah,
so just so you know, you're taking
-1s
to your checks.
Thank you.
How
So
dare you,
much.
Hakorium? How dare you?
Orpheus tried to push it light, but Acorium said no.
It's because I'm green, isn't it?
Yeah.
GG.
The other thing, to you who may not be aware, I'm implementing essentially the Star Wars Knights of the Republic 2 system into Jedi and other weapon augmentation, where there are certain parts of the lightsaber or other weapons that can be replaced for boosts and stats. And that's what he's asking about here. So for a lightsaber, you could replace the energy cell, the emitter, the lens, the color crystal, and the power crystal.
What about the... Oh, that's... Okay, it says 500 to 3,000 credits. What about the Kunda lens?
That'll be 500.
Okay, here you go.
You can afford that?
Yeah.
Just making sure. I don't remember how
Yeah.
many credits I've given you in the past, other than the 250 from last one.
We should all have 1,250.
Okay.
Correct.
And then also, how much is the... Oh, that's another lens, so I can't do that. Okay. That will be it for now.
All right. That lens is
Oh,
not...
wait.
Okay.
How much is the improved energy... Or the AC improved?
You see that is the diatium energy cell improved plus 2. That would be 700.
So that's 700, and you said the other one was 500?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right. 1,200 total. He takes that from you, hands you the parts. All right. Good luck putting that together.
Oh. Could you put it together for me for 50?
I can't do that. That would deprive you of the experience, and as Padawans, that is a core part of your training.
Man.
So essentially, you have the
Okay.
parts. The energy cell will give a +2 to energy damage, so just +2 damage for a lightsaber. And the emitter will give the lens will give a +1 to your hit checks, but they do have to be installed first.
All right, I guess I'll try to go to a table.
Hey, you find a place where you could work, or you can go to your own room and do it as well.
Oh, there's not like a workbench.
Well, typically there will be, but right now you're allowed to use either.
Okay, what do I have to roll to try to put that together?
That's going to be a craft check.
The craft. You mean
There's not a
mechanics?
craft.
Was there not a craft? Oh my god, what is the
No.
thing?
That's mechanics.
Mechanics, yeah,
There's
that's it.
mechanics. And I have a -1 right now.
Don't you gotta be trained to use that though?
Do you have to be trained to use that, Connor?
Oh, you do have to be trained to use it.
Use the force would make the most sense here.
Yeah, well, use the force is what they typically do. I had a thing where I was going to have that be relevant in a different way. Yeah, use the force. That's how Jedi typically put their lightsabers together anyway. I was going to try and have that be the level 7 Jedi boost you get of now you don't have to use mechanics, you can use the force, but that was also before I realized that, stuff wasn't going to work that way.
Can I also use a force point to get an extra boost?
Yeah.
With that? All right.
I believe. Use the force.
I guess I shouldn't do 1d20. I need to actually push the button, don't I? All right, so there's the initial. That's 12. And then use the force. Or I mean, just the 1d6, I guess.
Yep. There's a force point button you can click. That will be
Hey.
a success to install both of them.
Boom.
Nice, nice.
1 on the hit check and 2 on the damage. Thank you.
All right, is anyone else doing anything here for early prep?
Is there a shop for like equipment?
Yep, same store.
Ah,
I should make a place on the map for it.
let's see. What would be a good spot?
We're just gonna say it's this room here now.
Where is it?
Bottom right. You're on this map, right?
Bottom right.
Let me add another person in here for the shopkeeper. There you go.
Ah, hello, random person.
Says hello.
Do you got any blaster pistols?
Blaster pistols? Yes, we do have them. What are you looking for in particular? Sporting one, standard one, common?
Standard one.
All right, let me take a quick look here at what the cost of that would be by referencing my old chart, which will be somewhere here. That's not the right thing. That's not the right thing. Didn't I say last time that players couldn't influence the force leanings?
No.
Yes.
I know you
No.
like negated it last time, but the first time it wasn't, so I'm not sure if we could just do it once.
I am going to negate those that Graham has,
No.
or that B has tried to throw in there to improve the light side. I'll also refund your points later, Hikorium. Give me a reminder at the end of the session if I don't do it automatically.
Was there a battle?
Yo, I want a refund too.
Yeah, I'll refund you too. Don't worry.
It was the battle between light and dark. I should have made it. I should have logged in on my ult.
Oh my goodness! I didn't even see this.
Jesus.
dark,
There's-
light, dark.
So what kind of pistol are you looking for? Specific blaster pistol or...
Just a blaster pistol, just a standard one.
Alright, that's going to cost you 500.
I take it. And what about armor? Blast, helmet, and vest.
Helmet and vest. Let me take a quick look. See here. That's going to be 500 as well.
I take that. Haha. And I'm broke.
Anyone else doing any early buying?
Buying no.
Is there-
the library though?
Oh wait, actually I do have one more thing.
Okay.
I go back to my room and get all these things that I have on my fucking chest. Which is... Whatever, let me see my inventory. 2 energy packs, 2 blaster rifles, and 2 battery packs. What if I sold
Cartridge in a pear
those?
tree.
Oh, okay. You go get your stuff. You come back here. You ask the man if you can sell these. He says, "I'm sorry, I don't buy anything."
Do you know anyone who does?
I'm sure you can find some shops around. But as a Jedi, I mean, typically we donate our old supplies.
Well, thank you for information. I go back and put it in the box. F this. I ain't donating.
All right, so you've gone to the library, Zeno. Anything in particular you're looking up or focusing on?
It's gonna be tough because I can't see. But yeah, let me. I'm gonna search for.
They have an accessibility option, so it can read stuff off back to you.
All right, dope. Yeah, so I'm looking for some books on like some ancient, Jedi like philosophy, and I'm looking for like some relics. So I'm trying to like build my like galactic lore, learn about the past a little bit.
Okay.
I don't want to get like too specific for to like not metagame influence.
What's
but
it that you're looking for
Metagame,
specifically?
like I'm trying to look into like lore on like Coreo.
To correct, you
wanna,
find
like,
nothing.
I want to understand her lore if she
You
exists.
find absolutely nothing on anyone like that. Anyone who reflects the ideals. That's what you're searching up. Someone who reflects her ideals from KOTOR 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, to explain to anyone who might not be aware, is essentially it's hard to even just to put her beliefs into words.
Like
She
okay, never mind. Yeah.
she kind of believes that the force really needs to remain balanced. But she also kind of detests the force. Hates what it does, hates how dependent we are on it, things like that. But also recognizes its necessity. That'd be a good way to put it, or is there something more specific you're trying to get into?
No, exactly. I was gonna say like before like like before the turn. But I found nothing, so I'm gonna look into seeing if there's any like locations in nearby systems where there's like some relics. Because we're at the Jedi Temple, so we're back on Coruscant.
You know that any previous place where Jedi would have lived, such as old Jedi temples that are no longer inhabited, or anything that would be in that nature, might still have hidden items inside of it.
Right.
Beyond that, there's nothing that is specifically listed in the archives as still being there.
Okay, no, that's good enough. So I'll just like continue researching for a bit, and then I will go meditate
Okay.
before I do anything else.
All right.
Sure, people want to go.
Anything from you, Putumayo?
No, pretty much just just eating.
Okay.
And I was going to ask about that too, about training those skills.
Which skills?
And well, I wasn't going to ask. I was looking through the book about them.
Well, feel free to ask.
When he mentioned the galactic lore, like, can you just learn?
No, so you can't
Just
do
study.
anything. Well, you could request me to give you training for it, which is a possibility. If you consistently do it over time, I might give you a free training for it. Beyond that,
Alright,
you'd have to take the
Gotcha.
feat to do it.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
All right. So time goes by. You all do your own things there until eventually you are called into this meditation chamber by Kin and Melis. As you arrive, what's up?
I said, "Oh look, I'm already here."
As you arrive, you see Kin's there, smiling, ready to greet you all. Melis is calmly sitting next to him. Says, "Hello, everyone. How's your days been?"
Productive.
Splendid.
Happy to hear all that.
Preparing my body.
Good. Well, we have another mission for you to go on. I say we. I will not actually be accompanying you on this mission. If you don't know, I have an ally, a senator, Senator Groston. He's a useful man to have, and as a result, I do my best to, if he has a request, I do my best to ensure it is handled. So, I'm going to be taking most of the troopers with me to go and handle that. Meanwhile, we figured Mellis would be good to take you and, we'll say, 2 of the troopers, you can choose which ones, to go on a mission to an old Jedi temple where the Jedi Order used to live. Before we moved here to Coruscant. Long before we moved here to Coruscant. Is there any... what's up?
Sounds educational.
Yeah. Are there any troopers you would like to take?
Maverick and Chalmer.
All right.
Wait, this is out of character, but I want whichever one shot me. I want him to come with us.
That would be Jay. Which you do know he is the most capable of the troopers in terms of raw stats and background history from what you've seen. So if anyone wants to make an argument for him, that would be what you'd use.
I see. I mean, I actually don't know who shot. Well, he didn't shoot me. He just let me die.
Yeah. It's not a monster.
Yeah, of course not.
He thought you got it. He overestimated you.
So Kin's going to respond to that. So, all right, we have a division. Would either of you two, looking to Zeno and Midas, would you like to be the tiebreaker, Charmer or Jay?
One. No, I have real life this. Heads is Jay Tailstrand.
All right, gonna flip a coin for it. Classic Xeno fashion, old Muralukan tradition.
Cannon.
Yeah. Their coins have special divots in them, so that way they can feel to figure out exactly which is heads and which is tails.
It was heads.
It was heads. So which one was that?
Jay.
All right. Fantastic. So Jay and Maverick will come along with you. I'll take the rest of them.
Oh, that's where Chalmer's gonna die.
I hope not. I wanted to attend his wedding.
Did you say that out loud, Ajisai?
No, that was that was a metagame.
Okay.
Oh, you having a force mission?
There's disturbance in the force.
Best of luck to all of you. I'll get on my way. Walks
May
on
the
out.
force be with you.
And may the force be with you. Just gonna move up here out of the way right now. So Mellis, she kind of smiles, finally speaking to you all. All right. Do you have anything you need to prepare for before we head out?
Not really. I did those yesterday.
Well, we use those med kits, right?
Or this morning.
Yeah.
Used all
It's a
of
new
it,
place
I
to
think.
it's a new place to resupply some medical equipment and materials.
I thought I was the only one that used mine.
I can just replenish those for you.
No. Perfect.
Well, that's even better.
Did we each get one med kit?
Yeah,
Wow,
if
wait,
you
it's
if
nice
you
shipping.
didn't have one, she gives you each one.
All right.
And it's a med pack, not a med kit.
There we go.
Awesome.
Yeah, med pack's the
Thanks.
lesser version.
Thanks, Ovaltine.
So if we had one, we have two, or she's just giving us one.
No, she's capping you out to one.
Okay.
Inflation is crazy.
Yeah, if you wish to lie to her, you may attempt to do so. However, you will have to roll a deception check.
Nah.
If I don't have one,
All right,
I wish I could.
roll deception.
GG.
No, I generally don't have one.
Oh, if you
That's
genuinely don't have one, then yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could though.
All right, let's get going, shall we?
Let's.
And y'all make your way to the Fury.
We shall.
I mean, to adjust the map, I didn't adjust it beforehand because I wasn't sure who you'd be taking with you. I figured it would be
Charmer,
Maverick
no.
and then either Jay or Charmer, but I wasn't sure.
But,
Drama.
after what happened last mission.
Oh, I don't have Mellis here. I'll grab her.
She's right here.
Yeah, I just dragged her on.
Oh.
She goes in the cockpit, tells you to get ready, and y'all take off and make your way. If you have any questions you want to ask to each other, talk to Maverick and Jay, talk to Melis, feel free to do so. Otherwise, we'll continue on.
What just a very quick, just a quick question. Like, what kind of role would you have to make? It just like a regular use of force check, like to determine someone's strength in the force. In air quotes, like how well. I guess they like say like that's how well you can use the force as your strength in the force.
Yeah, you can use the force check. It'll just give you a general idea, though.
Force is strong within this one.
I was just like,
Are you suspecting Jay of being like a secret Sith or something?
no, I just.
That would be take off your helmet, Jay.
That's a good idea. Let me just edit the script real quick. Yes.
He's not even a clone. He's like some random guy.
GG.
You feel as though he is no stronger than any other clone you've seen in the Force. So, which is pretty much a very like not capable.
I thought you were gonna do that on
Good enough for
Melis.
me. I'll do it on Melis when she like stops flying the ship.
All right, is that the only thing that's being done?
Hey, boys, gather around. I have something to ask you.
What's up?
I want to know your thoughts on the Force.
What do you mean?
How do you feel about the Force? What do you think the Force should be used for?
Combat.
Didn't-
It's a tool.
It's all around us. It penetrates us.
I wouldn't quite word it like that. But
All right, so Ajisai said it's a weapon, a tool, which you will all know goes directly against the teachings of the Jedi.
Damn, why do you feel that way?
I mean, it's just not a thing we can use in our arsenal, is it?
No.
What was that, Midas?
I mean, you have your right to have your own opinion, but the Force is everything. It's it's makes up everything. We use it. It's part of who we are.
What do you do with tools? You also use them. And I would debate that some weapons are also something that makes us Jedis. Like, what? Known for the lightsabers.
Well,
You know?
it's how you use it.
Jay will chime in. He's going to say, "This isn't quite my expertise, but I can tell you in previous Jedi I've talked to, it's all about being one with nature, using it to protect and to heal more than to use as a weapon."
How you use it.
And then Maverick will chime in. Though, of course, I've heard the opposite in terms of the Chancellor's views on it. Every now and then you'll overhear him conversing with someone about the topic of the Jedi. He thinks they should use it as a weapon more often.
I'm on to you, Jay.
That's Maverick who said that. That's Maverick who said that.
I'm on to you, Maverick. I just wanted to be Jay so bad.
Why do you ask, Putumayo?
Well, I don't think everybody has spoken yet. Zeno?
Well, interesting question. On one hand, it could be seen as a necessity, but at the same time, if I was stripped from it, I'd still know it existed. It is. It's natural. It is nature. It's a tool as well, though. But I guess a tool in the right hands, could be used for good, and in the wrong for evil. Based on the person's hands and in there, based on the person's perspective.
You sound like a damn politician, says Maverick.
No politician.
You would know, Maverick.
Yeah. Spend more time around them than I would have liked.
I guess all in all, maybe it's just like a well, the bigger your bucket, the more you can get out of it.
Like a bigger bucket, huh? Wow.
No, I do need a bigger bucket.
You guys sound pretty different from the code. I thought we all pledged to that when we decided to become Padawans. It hasn't even been like 2 days yet. Like
We've been training for years.
Well, I'm a special case, Even
Well,
though I'm disagreeing with a lot of stuff, I'm still here. Still being a
so
Padawan.
so we're teammates here. So if you want to share anything else with us, or what else have you lied to us about?
Oh. Was that
Hey.
to Ajisai, or is that to like an open question?
I was Ajisai. Because you said he's a special. Well, you said you're a special case.
I think it's commonly known that I'm here for political affairs. A lot of people know that
So,
I'm a Murderorian. I'm here for making peace, you could say.
in what ways do you see weapons used for peace? Is that your is that why you're here? Is that what you want to do? You want to get strong, so use it as a weapon for peace?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Can you enlighten us here on what kind of peace should you be are you trying to find? As you know, we're all on the battlefield here together. These may be our
Indeed.
very well last days together.
Yes, well, we are currently at war, as you know, and the only way to make peace is win the war, or come to a agreement and make a peace treaty.
Fat chance, says Maverick.
If we're following the Jedi code, shouldn't we find a peace as our first resolution?
Well, that's what we've been trying to do for years. You know?
Let me ask you something, Jay says. I've spent a lot of time around Jedi in my time being a soldier. What is the more noble path, the more Jedi path to take? To do nothing in the situation I'm about to say, or to stop it? You find a farmer who's beating up his 2 kids, abusing them. What is the Jedi path there? To do nothing? To let nature do what it keeps on doing? Or is the noble path to step in? And if the only way that you can truly stop him is to kill him, what do you do then?
You would find another
From my
way.
books of the code,
What if there isn't another way?
well,
There's always another way.
You ask
He
yourself
shakes his
this:
head.
if you ever saw an eagle, an early bird catching the worm, do you step in and stop the early bird?
That's another good question.
It's part of nature. So, unfortunately, that farmer, if I was there, of course I would try to find a peaceful resolution. But if I can't stop it, then that's fate.
Very Jedi of you.
I'd stop it.
The strong will
Depending on
eat the
how
weak.
severe it is. Depending on how severe it is,
Well, of
I'm
course,
probably taken down.
there is no. Well, there is peace. We want peace, right? Now, if
Yeah.
that farmer, if saving that farmer means there's a break in peace, then we'll have to do what we have to do.
I guess to go back to your original question, Putumayo. If I had to, I guess if I really had to say it, I would say that I don't serve the Force and it doesn't serve me. It's more like I'm a part of the Force and it's a part of me. Like we're all one with the Force.
Whoa, man.
That's just like your opinion, man.
That's what you use the force for?
Yes.
To become one with it.
You know what the masters say whenever you die, that you don't die, you just become one with the force. Kind of like what Zeno said with the water, or with the well. Imagine like the force is an ocean, and you're a tiny drop of water.
Whoa.
I'm having some difficulty drawing that to a well, but okay.
He said as opposed to.
As opposed to.
See. That's good to know.
That's
Wanted
my
to make
thought on
sure.
it anyway.
Gotcha.
Guess I
Mile puts in his notes. Okay, can't trust Midas.
Can't trust Ajisai.
Delusional.
can't trust anybody. Trust is broken down. Phase B.
Well, in case you guys are curious, the way I see the force, the way I use the force is through the code.
The code says Jay.
I was gonna recite the whole code, but yeah, no, I'm not.
I do it. All right, just do an excerpt. Read the first line.
The code doesn't say anything about the force, really, except for that there is no death, there is only the force.
That's right, and that's how I use
Everything
the
else
force.
says
By
all the rest of
denying
it
death.
is that there's no emotion, only peace, no ignorance, only knowledge, no passion, only serenity, no chaos, only harmony, no death, just the force.
That's exactly how I use the force, Midas, by denying death.
I hope that stays true.
Care to elaborate on that? Deny death?
Well,
The death of who? Your own? Other people's?
of death itself.
The death of death. You want to deny that?
That's right. Because there is no death. There's the force.
Okay, this is getting us nowhere.
You hear Maverick whisper over to Jay. I always hated philosophy.
I'm just gonna sit down and not listen anymore. Just be like, that's the honest talk. Oh my god,
Good question, though.
this is getting us nowhere.
Helped flesh out the unique aspects of every character. I like it. You're on unique, corrupt takes. Mostly corrupt.
Mostly corrupt.
Half corrupt, at least.
I'd like to say it was well balanced.
Yours definitely was. Anything else you're going to talk about? No one's going to prompt?
What do we have for dinner?
Oh, let's head over to the mess
The
hall.
force.
See what the chef's got.
We're gonna have the force for dinner.
Midas actually says that, and he laughs.
Force sandwich. Oh, maybe they got some force fries.
You going to filter feed? Still, you all can talk about your force all you want. In the end, what really matters is what's here, what's real. Your weapons, my weapons, the lives around us.
What do you mean? The force is real too. Watch this.
But you have to
It's not
admit,
floating in me.
seeing a Padawan pick up a machine off the ground just by pointing his hand at it. You can't say the force isn't real when you see that happen.
I'm not saying it's not necessarily real, but that doesn't mean it's... I'm not saying it's not necessarily not real, but it definitely doesn't matter as much as I think you and your order put stock into. You can see magical things happen all across the galaxy that aren't, as far as I'm concerned, justified by the Force. Those disgusting Geonosians being able to communicate through your mind.
Well, you've literally been alive longer than I have, so I'll just take your word for
Actually,
it.
depends.
Oh,
Though.
actually, yeah. Is that true?
You're older.
Depends. That depends.
We're 13, right?
That depends
Yeah,
on
we're
which generation
13.
he comes from.
I wouldn't expect us to have
What's
much life
the
experiences
what year is it?
being 13-year-old child shoulders.
I mean, technically,
You're
you
older.
can assume he's older.
It's
Oh, never mind.
All right, well, I'm just gonna guess like I know that and not.
They're roughly 26, but they've been their ages for the most part have been cut in half and sped up essentially, so they age twice as fast. So that would be 13.
Do we know that?
That wouldn't be him. That would be known.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
I'm just saying. Sounds to me like what you're talking about is closer to a cult than it is anything that actually helps people.
You know, in the
Well,
end, it all comes down to a choice.
If you're willing to drink a little bit of the Kool-Aid, maybe it'll help you too.
So I like to drink the water. Keeps my head clear.
Fair enough.
It's going in the crew quarters.
Midas has walked away mid-conversation. Well, guess that's that. And the ship continues to go on.
I was to turn the other cheek there. Wasn't going to argue. Didn't want to make enemies.
Drag
So, you know,
these two
that's
on the
captain's
map
quarters.
properly.
Get back here.
Get out of there.
I'm just on the couch.
Walks in the captain's quarters, finds a Sith holocron.
Ooh,
That would
a
be
plot twist.
interesting.
Oh, snap.
What's this?
That'd be crazy. By the way, don't check the locked desk.
GG.
You all land.
Note
On
to
a-
self, check hot lock desk when we get back to the ship.
You all land on a relatively lush and green planet, but also pretty rocky. There's a lot of mountainous terrain, but it's pretty much divided between the two. Y'all land and walk on out of the ship. Welcome, everyone, to the old Jedi Temple. You're on Tython. Is that it? Name of the planet, right?
The one with the Sworder Temple, the first one that you meet?
Yes.
Did you get to?
Tython's
that's
that name.
Tython.
Yeah, okay, I was just making sure I wasn't getting that stuck in my head.
Real nice place you got here.
Yeah, as you arrive and you can see the temple itself, you can see it is relatively run down. It has a lot of more circular, roundish buildings, but it is definitely decayed and aged, and you can see there are points where just the roof has just been broken open.
All right, so no different color circles anywhere, everybody. So
GG.
We're good for now.
How would you say the like the connection to the force is here? Pretty strong, pretty good,
Yeah, pretty
or
strong.
just average? All right.
You can roll a use the force check if you want. Get some more information.
You know, I will. I just want to know if I'm gonna be boned, or it's like, oh well, look at that.
But that's a nat 20. Midas, you and Zeno both detect that there is definitely a strong presence of the Force here. You can feel it flowing stronger than normal. But Zeno, you detect something that's a bit unexpected. You feel as though there's some dark side of the Force flowing through as well that's like hidden beneath.
boy, this place is
Didn't expect that.
flourishing with the force.
Both good and a little not so good.
What do you mean?
Why? What's wrong?
It's probably nothing. It's a slight disturbance, since a small portion of darkness in this place, somewhere within.
I thought this was a safe place.
No, I'm not sure. I can't say. Just tell you what I can feel.
Melis, do you have any input on this?
I'm afraid I don't know what Zeno is talking about, but if he feels it through the Force, maybe there's something going on here that we'll discover.
It's probably nothing.
I wouldn't discount it.
Only one way to find out.
We definitely need to look into that. if possible.
I agree. We should trust our instincts on that. All right, here's the entrance.
You start turning up these rocks just in case. Switches in here.
Flip it up and drop.
I'm just playing back, actually.
This
That
whole
holocron
map
down there.
I should be good to reveal, actually. Even before you see it.
Oh snap!
All right. You all walk inside the front building here, into the main lobby. I'm just going to move you all there. You can see a rundown room, but you can still see the old history lining the walls. The old symbol of the Republic still lines the torn banners. In the middle of the room, you can see an empty stand resting in the middle of the floor, but there's nothing atop it. There are also 2 staircases on the side that have completely crumbled and broken apart.
So this place, I missed that part. This place is abandoned then.
Says yes. It's unlikely we'll find anything, at least here on the first floor.
I was going to say, according to Zeno, we may find something.
Well, I figure if there is anything hidden, it'd be best going in underneath. That would be more where the old archaic force barriers would have been, force traps, anything to keep out unwanted intruders. We got rid of most of those with the new temples, but these old ones may still have something.
Should we check all the rooms?
If you wish to, go ahead.
Yippee. That's playing.
Let's go.
Leave no stone unturned.
Got it.
Midas,
He said this
you
was not-
enter that room. What's up?
Nothing. Good.
You enter that room and you can see it is completely empty. It seems to have a spacing that was similar to the old meditation chambers, or to the meditation chambers on Coruscant, but these are notably smaller. Beyond that, completely empty.
Both of them?
Yep. What were you asking,
I'll head
Zeno?
back.
With this one.
Oh, you said this is just a pedestal.
Yeah, I think of it just like a little raised pedestal that would be used to house something atop it, but that thing atop it is not there right now. Whether it's been destroyed or taken or whatever, you don't know.
Yeah. What's the shape of it? Is it like a
The
sphere?
pedestal on the ground, it is completely spherical. Or at least
Okay.
circular.
And like the thing that's missing, or like the spot that's missing, does it look like it's
You can't tell. It's missing.
can't tell. Oh, sorry, I meant like the shape of what's missing. Like is
You
it
can't
like
tell.
A,
It is literally just a stand that something would have been on top of it.
Okay.
So you have no idea what would have been on top of it. There's no indicator about that. Ajisai, you see the same thing that Midas saw on the other side, which is just another meditation chamber by the looks of it.
Got it. Oh, Zeno, nothing there. Just not a meditation server.
Putumayo,
Room.
you walk into a room that is different. You can tell what is obviously a bathroom. However, the showers and the toilets have all been ripped out.
Interesting. I once saw this design in a magazine. Can I notice, is there anything special about the way they've been ripped out?
Oh, you can roll a perception check.
I shall roll a perception check.
I also meant to comment on this earlier real quick. I said that the session was supposed to be darker this time for my room, so the light would come off easier. The thing I was hoping to arrive did not arrive yet, so hopefully next session it'll be good.
You're just full of excuses, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I ordered what's it called? The Vanta Black, like, window covers. It's not there yet.
Things that like don't let any light through.
Yeah.
Yep, those dark curtains will set the mood.
Ajisai, you've come across another bathroom, and Putumayo, with your perception check, you can tell they seem to be kind of hastily taken down. Like they weren't dismantled by a professional. They seem to have been scavenged. Just ripped out.
Interesting. Those toilet bandits are back at it again.
Yeah. The wet bandits. Midas, you walk into a large room, and Melis walks in with you. She goes, oh, this would have been the old Jedi Council room. As I understand, it used to be on the second floor before renovations were made.
Oh,
Beyond that, you can see just another large, empty room.
what a shame.
Gotta love that. Putumayo, you walk into a room. You can tell that room, and I think Aji Sides, the room above you as well, are the exact same. You can tell these seem to have been barracks or living quarters of some sort. There are chiseled out holes in the wall where people would have rested, and there are little compartments next to each bed, or slot for a bed, that seem to have been old personal storage containers, but they have also been completely ripped out and emptied.
Rip.
Are there any names?
No.
Anywhere? Interesting.
What's this? This red thing. The next floor?
Yes, you can see that is a stairwell leading down.
Oh. Oh, it's because I wait here for all people together.
Okay. Zeno and Putumayo, you two have both run into another room. You can tell it just seemed to have been a storage room. You can see there are some boxes still scattered about, but they are completely empty.
What if I roll a perception check?
They're empty.
They're empty and a half.
Yeah. Are the designs on the wall the same as in the first room we came into?
They seem pretty similar.
Yeah.
Any banisters you see, you can see they would have the same logo, which you could recognize that as the old Republic logo.
Be back in just a second.
Okay.
All right. Fascinating.
Also really need to fix my hotkeys there.
Question.
Odd question for a blind person to ask.
I'm just saying.
GG. Yeah, I can see like indents, maybe.
Kind of.
I'll see how I felt in the wall. I felt
Put 'em out,
past
just
the
go there.
walls. There we go.
You can,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
the way it would be described in canon, like Kreia puts it best in KOTOR 2, I think, where it's like, you, with droids, you can't feel the droids in the Force at all. However, you can sense the oscillations of energy that flow through and around them, and that gives you a base perception. So you could make an argument that you can see some of the little remnants that would give you muddled shapes and things between
the
the.
remnants are the wall is oscillating.
Like energy
Right.
that's oscillating through them, like the energy of the Force.
Gotcha.
Force will free you.
So, you know, there's an argument that could be made there that you could
The
see,
Force
like,
will break
feel
my
it flowing
chains.
through the threads themselves to give you a rough picture, but that's the best you're going to get is a rough picture.
Force broke the chains of sight.
I don't think this guy's blind at all. I think he's just giving us a run for our money.
GG.
I was gonna look at Zeno as he's clearly looking at the wall, but can't see.
You can see he's, like, looking to as though he's admiring art, except there's actually no banister right there. He's just looking in between them. Interesting, yes.
Fascinating.
It appears to be red, no, green, blue? No. All right, you all go down the stairwell.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Are you back?
Now these people are alive right now.
Yes.
Nah.
You enter.
Yes.
You go down. Let me just rev. You proceed down the stairway, and you see another large chamber inside. However, this one is completely bare of any old imagery. You can see there are some places that seem as though banisters or other items might have been torn out of the walls, but there is no indicator of specifically what was in there other than the holes. But in the room itself, you can see tents have been set up. There are a couple of fire pits around, providing warmth. People crowded around them. The occasional storage container as well. And people are just completely living a life inside here. As you all have stepped out, and you can see some of them have noticed you, they start to all look at you, concerned, confused. A couple of them, you can see, have blaster pistols that they've put in their hand. They're not aiming them at you, but they've put them in their hand and readied them. And one man steps forward. He looks to be just barely any older than you as well. This is our claim. What do you want?
We're not here to take it from you. This place has been abandoned.
Yeah, that's right.
We've just come to investigate the old temple, see if we can find anything, and see if we can learn anything. We're Padawans.
You see what you just said? Find anything. What do you mean by that?
Like any old Jedi relics.
Well, you see, that's what I mean by this is our claim. We're here to take those for ourselves.
So you're a Jedi.
No,
Then what do you need it for?
we're treasure hunters. We need it
So
to
you're
sell.
Scavengers.
Yes.
So you don't live here. You just scavenge this place.
Yeah. So what of it?
So you don't own it.
Neither do you.
That's right. So we can be here just like you can be here.
Yeah. But I can't let you through that door. He gestures to the door to his south. This big one right down here.
Oh, didn't even see that. Thanks for showing me.
You say you can't go through there because if you do, we're going to shoot you.
I don't think you can.
I can.
Well, that would be unfortunate. We don't want any trouble with you, but we are going to check this place out.
I'm not going to let you do that. You see, readies his own pistol at his side.
You're going to let us through that door.
Do you have Jedi mind trick?
Nope.
Then you can't do that. Else is going to look at you and to the other Padawans.
What is
I
so
wanna step
important behind the
forwards.
door?
Hold on, partner. Hold on. Hold, it's easy. Easy.
He steps away a little bit as you approach.
I actually didn't mean to walk up that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
He said, "Whoa, hold up."
Easy, partner. I'm
Lightsaber.
gonna turn to our team.
Mike turns the gun sideways. He's like, well, back up.
Well, guys. How would you use the Force to help us through here?
How would we use the Force, or are you asking him or your teammates?
I'm asking all the our team, not including Jay and Maverick.
Okay.
Let's say we had to use the Force to get ourselves out of this situation. How would you guys use it?
See no need to use the Force just yet.
I'm going to say this loud enough so this guy can hear it.
He's kind of
Well-
confused, but he's waiting and listening.
Well, in this case, there are 7 of us, and we're highly trained individuals. There's 9 of them, and they all look like some of them look young, some of them look older.
Okay.
I don't want them to get hurt, and I don't want to be the one that hurts them.
Got it. So
Maybe
you're
we
saying
can-
use the Force to make up for a lack of numbers.
I just want this to go as peaceful as possible, but I know that our mission is to investigate this temple. So,
Yeah.
we are going to go through that door. You do what you have to do.
Hold on, partner. Hold on. Zeno, Adisa, Mel.
This is barely the time
Yeah.
to ask this question right in front of the guy.
Well, hey, we're here. Here we are. Let's get over it. Let's do it. Answer the question, Adisa.
I refuse.
All right, you refuse to answer. That's an
I refuse
answer.
to
No,
answer
don't.
this. I refuse to answer
Don't
this
worry.
right now.
Hey, easy, partner. Easy. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to answer. That can be your answer.
Putamai, I have something to say.
Yeah.
I'm going to step forward. Do all of y'all feel that way that are in this room?
Can they even hear us?
Yeah, you can see it's a large room, but all sounds echo throughout it.
Okay.
You can hear a couple of them step forward. See this man down here yells. He goes, "Yeah, we all believe in that. I don't know what it is that you are here for. Jedi, not really my cup of tea. But we need what's in here.
What do you think's in here that we're here to get?
I don't know. But if it has value, we need it.
Let me ask you this. Why haven't you gone in there and taken it already?
EC kind of gets quiet at that. And everyone kind of looks at him, and he can feel you can tell that he feels them all looking at him from behind. Because the door is sealed after we sent someone through to scout the temple, and then the door sealed from what we can tell.
So we could literally just walk out of here and just let y'all sit here in this room, or we can go in there because people who have the Force, may be able to access the door.
All right, here. I'll cut you a deal because I'm such a nice guy.
You?
Yes, I am. You go through the door. I'll let you if you can find your way through. We've got a man coming with a detonite who's going to blow that door open. But if you can make it through and do all the heavy lifting yourself, you give us half of what you find, we'll have no fights. Or if you find the man who is in there and you bring him back, alive or dead, whatever happened to him, just bring us back his body, we'll let you keep 75% of it.
What do y'all think?
Well, that was actually going to be my answer was going to be like, hey, these are scavengers. Maybe we can come to an agreement.
Well, I don't see why not.
Yeah, they're scavenging because they need to make a living. It's not the greatest way to make a living, in my opinion. But
well, some of us don't have the luxury of being Jedi. But thank you.
Exactly, I got you. Yeah, everyone's not given the same circumstances. So given that's the circumstance, maybe we can come to some agreement. Right? You've offered 75% to us for getting the door open. I think that sounds fair enough.
50%.
For getting the door open and finding their dead comrade.
Or alive if he is. But
Most likely dead.
Probably. Yeah.
I'm going to stick my hand out. So I'm going to look back. Are we agreeing to this?
Would you look at that? Nobody has to shoot each other.
All right. You see, holsters his pistol, goes to shake your hand.
Or cut his hand off. No, I'm just kidding.
No deal.
No deal. We take 100%, bitch.
I'm gonna
This
shake
is my
his hand,
Jedi code.
and while I'm shaking his hand, I'm gonna pull him in close and say, "Don't turn on us."
Trust me, I'm less likely to turn on you than you are to me.
I'm not talking about just you. I'm gonna look over at the guy that said he doesn't like Jedi.
And say, listen, they'll follow the word of the leader.
The actions of one speak for all of you.
Yeah. And I speak for all of us.
Okay.
All right. If you find him alive, his name's Graydon Coe, by the way.
Can you put that in chat?
Yeah.
Is that the same Graydon that
I spelled that
teacher
wrong.
dude was talking about?
No, that's Grotston.
That's Grosson. Yeah, there we go. Damn, these GR phonetics.
I do notice that about myself. Sometimes I levitate towards certain sounding syllables.
It's okay. Who's this guy? This green guy? That's your comrade.
I'm gonna pat Adisa on the back. Dude, you need to take it easy.
I'm good.
We don't have time for bullshit.
Rip.
Remember, there's no emotion, only peace. I'm gonna walk off.
Calm down. Is that who that was? He's the green.
I decided to glare at this guy while going past.
Was their ally who's coming with the?
He glares back, Ajisai.
I'm gonna grab Adisai's ear. Stop being rude to the scavengers.
I'm just looking. I'm just looking. And stop touching me or you'll regret it.
I almost forgot my manners.
They had to
I
steal
didn't catch
toilets.
What?
talking to the two individuals that spoke.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said, I almost forgot my manners. What are your names? I'm Zeno.
You can call me Golden Co.
Golden Co.
You mean Gralden Co?
Relation.
No, Golden.
Is the Jedi?
Braden's my father.
Ah,
And the other man, he turns to you, says, "I don't have to tell you my name."
fair. Well, if you change your mind, we'll be back.
Yeah. All right, so you walk up to this door, and you can see it has been sealed shut. But there seems to be some kind of a device on it that seems to... by glancing at it, you can tell this is a force device, that if you use the force on it and can slowly rotate the device yourself, it should open the door.
So someone with that force ability would have to do it.
Anyone can use the force to do this. As this
I'll
is
give it a
not in
shot.
combat and isn't like a specified ability, it's not going to use a force point to do this.
Are we still leaning to the dark side?
What was it?
Are we still leaning to the dark side?
Yes, we are. Orpheus has done his best to help you out. However, everyone else has been strictly against that.
You're trying to serve us up tonight. We got light side last time.
Midas, you were able to succeed just by doing it yourself.
Yeah.
All right, give me a moment here to reveal the proper stages of this area.
I want to wait
Loading
for
screen.
everybody else to go through first.
Why are you so jumpy, Midas? Just hop on through.
What's the
Gets
worst that could
murdered
happen?
immediately.
There we go.
Get ambushed by Ewoks.
So
Everybody walks
all
through,
of
everybody
the
walks through
hallways that you
except
can
for
see
Midas.
have been opened up.
Except for Midas and Ajisai. All right, let's take care of them. No.
I guess we're not in combat, so yeah, I guess we can just go in.
All right,
Well,
what's the plan? Says Jay.
Is there a way for me to shut the door and put it back in a lock position?
Not from this side, no. You see, as you've locked it into place, the door itself slowly began to rise up.
But it's not locked.
Right, it is completely open.
Is there a control panel on this side?
No.
Interesting
Great.
door technology.
well, they
So they
have.
could- I know that you're supposed to just believe in someone and everything, but there is a part of me that thinks that
Are
we're
we?
about to get that the scavengers are about to come back on us on their deal.
Oh, I definitely don't
Well,
trust him.
Melis is going to respond to you, Putumayo. She's going to say, "It is our Jedi's responsibility to give the benefit of the doubt."
Well, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and if that happens, then we'll have to make peace with ourselves with whatever happens after that.
Yes.
if
So
they do
the-
have rightful claim to at least some of this, and I guess it wouldn't hurt to go on the side of caution. We could have one or two people stay guard, or we could let them go as we wish.
Well,
If you're looking
I
for
see.
guards, you know who to do it. CG
I
and
mean-
Maverick both ready their weapons.
on the other hand, I see 3 paths and 7 people. That means we could do the 2, 2, and 3 thing again.
We could.
If we do that, then we'll have to trust that they will get on their deal.
Do we have comlinks?
You could also leave me here at the door
We
if
do.
you wish. I can meditate on the situation. That should give me an idea if any of you fall into danger and then rush to their aid.
Do we have comlinks?
Yes.
We do.
Heck yeah. Unless you sold it.
So, the question is, do we go 2 Padawans, and 2 troopers? Or do we go Padawan, trooper, Padawan, Padawan?
If this is indeed a Jedi temple, it's likely we're going to come across obstacles that Jedi will be expected for. Should probably have at least one of you with each of us.
That's very wise, Jay.
Anybody have a preference?
No, but I'll just step to the left here. And
I'll
let
go
the
to right
cards
down the
fall
middle
where
then.
they may.
Now it's up to you, Midas.
Take
Choose your
pick.
path.
Why don't you come with me, Jay?
It's a choose your own adventure.
Says, yes, sir.
Putumayo, I'm gonna go with Aji Sai.
All right. Hit the comm links if you see any cages of animals.
We'll keep.
Maverick goes with
GG.
Putumayo.
We'll keep in touch.
Yep. Keep
Hey,
your
man.
comments open. Hi.
What's your deal?
What do you mean?
You just kind of seem on edge lately.
It's
Different.
nothing.
Get far enough away from that convo.
Well, if you need to talk about something or if something's on your mind, you can talk to me.
Well, I appreciate that.
Get
It
your ass back.
It is nothing.
Okay.
What's
well,
Gino? What's Zeno thinking here?
It's like
We are.
notice something weird here.
You're on the perception right there.
Yeah.
You can see that there is a strange formation in that wall.
I almost disregarded it again. I was just like, that looks weird, but whatever. I was like, wait a second. A flashback. I'm trying to like push it in. I mean,
So you're just gonna
Is it
try
a-
and push it like hands or force push.
just hands, yeah.
All right, roll strength check.
These hands.
These hands. Hey, maybe I should use the force. Unless I get a 20. No, I
No,
should use the
that's-
force.
You are
a
making
four.
no effort. As far as you can tell by pushing this is a sturdy wall.
I'll use the force then.
All right,
Do you like move object or just like use the force?
just
check?
use the force for this. For standard stuff out of combat, I'm being very lenient with force stuff, force powers, and things like that. For special things, you know,
-1?
mind trick, crushing objects that would be like important to someone, that'll say you have to have learned. You are able to put a little bit of force into the wall, and you see it just crumbles apart, opening up a new path for you.
Oh, that's something. Up on the comms. Keep your eyes out for weak points in the walls here. Just found what is this? Like open it up.
You open it up, you
That's-
find a deflection emitter.
Says
Plus
the
1 to
guy with
deflect
no
checks.
eyes.
Some strange device. You know what this is, G?
Seems like a component for your lightsaber.
Yep.
Boy,
Well,
Jay
let's
sure
go
is
on, shall
knowledgeable.
we?
All right,
For
Midas,
being less than 13 years old.
Ajisai, Putumayo, you all have encountered another door with a similar but smaller device locking the outside of it. So roll force checks
Similar devices to what he saw on the wall.
as to what the previous door was.
Nice.
What are the odds?
Oh, you seem to have it.
Just waiting on Putumayo here. That is enough to open this. You both open your doors at the same time to see each other.
Oh.
Hi.
Maverick waves.
Hello. What is this?
You
we're
see
close.
what seems to be a jail cell. There is an active energy barrier, energy shield, completely blocking it off, but everything inside looks very akin to an archaic jail cell.
But nothing inside.
Nothing inside. There's a terminal that seems responsive next to you, Ajisai.
I will try to access it.
All right. Use the computer.
You got this, Ajisai. Pat him on the back. You get a +1. No.
17. You access
wish.
full functionality to that room.
I hacked into the mainframe. What's this?
You see there is 2 options that seem related to the cells. Turn cells off, turn cells on. And there's also a third thing, which seems to be a holo recording of some sort, but it's unnamed. It also seems to be made with 17. You can tell it has been made recently.
Recently? I'm gonna play that.
Within the last
holotape.
couple of months.
I'm gonna play the holo tape.
All right. You play it, you can see a picture of a blonde woman with green eyes comes up. She starts speaking. All right, well, I guess I don't have a place to make any notes except for this terminal here, so if anyone finds it, here it is. I found some suspicious animals in my travels, and I decided to release them inside this temple as they seem to have a relation to the Force. I put them into one of the rooms, so yeah, just avoid that room. Which one was it? I don't remember. Anyway, good luck. And it ends.
Good luck.
Just be cautious. There's a room full of force-sensitive animals somewhere in the temple.
Sensitive animals.
Yeah, if it's on, hopefully it'll be on Zeno's side. That way he can see through the door and see them.
Did you catch what kind of animals they were?
She just said force-sensitive.
So they can use the Force? Never heard of such a thing.
They seem to be somehow related to the Force, is what she said in the holotape.
It's interesting.
Hold on to that hole.
Very
Maybe
interesting.
we can find an ID on it.
You can make a copy of it.
I'm gonna do that.
Good idea.
Yeah, you can transfer that to a personal data pad. You can all have a personal data pad for that as well.
Cool.
Just a thing that is like a small tablet device, smart tablet, where you can just store files and things like that. All right, Midas, you see there's another door there.
Jedi iPhone.
A Jedi phone.
Zeno, same for you.
That's pretty good.
Jedi
I like
pad.
that.
Jedi iPhone.
GG.
Use the force checks.
Oh, you want to try this one? How'd you say?
Sure.
You both succeed, opening the door to, again, a mutual room.
Well. I wonder if this is the guy.
You see, as the door opens up, you can see a man behind an energy shield. All of these are individual-looking cells. You can recognize this to be very similar, but an older technology to what you have on the ship. As he looks inside and goes, "Oh, thank goodness, you're finally..." "Oh, you're not my crew. Who are you?"
Jabba the Hutt. I'm just kidding. Hi,
You look
I'm
good.
Midas.
You,
Well, pleasure to meet you. You can call me Graydon.
yeah, great. And
I'm gonna like put my hand towards the energy shield,
Like to touch it, or
just barely, just like a little light
you
touch.
can. Yeah, you can feel it is still effective and on. So it kind of gives you a little
So-
zap back.
Obviously, you didn't put yourself in here.
Funny story about that, right? So I was working on the computer right there to my side. He gestures behind Aji's side. I was just trying to fully unlock things, the temple. Anyway, the computer sparked. It startled me. I tripped over my pack. Aji, you realize there's a little brown pack right at your feet. I stumbled backwards, tripping over the pack into the cell, at which point they all turned on. A sort of loud boom somewhere. Don't know what that was.
Does the pack show to be like it has an indention in it where it was tripped over or anything like that?
Roll perception.
While he does that, I'm gonna ask, how'd you even get in here?
So, well, that's
Doors
what I
are
did.
locked.
Oh, which the doors in here?
Yeah, these ones.
Oh no, those doors all shut as soon as as soon as the cells turned on.
Oh, so they were open
Yeah.
already.
Midas, you can see that there is an indent from his step.
Do you want me to roll another perception check to see so I can see if I can? Ugh. So I can sense his intent, like if he is being truthful or not.
If you want to, yeah. Different check, though. After we roll.
I'm also going to check out the computer if there's any things which would
Huh.
have functions like that.
As far as you can tell, he's being genuine with you. Roll use the computer, how'd you say? The computer is completely turned off. You can tell that. As far as you're able to tell, there's no way to turn it back on. There seems to have been some sort of an electrical malfunction.
Well, great. This computer's screwed over.
Yeah. So anyway, about getting me out of here. You guys know a way to turn off the energy shield?
We
Well,
could
I
look
knew
through
one way. The terminal, which is now destroyed because of your fuck up.
I didn't spark it, first off. Thank you.
Can I look at the back of the terminal to see if I can tell, like, if there's a way to like open it up and look and see what's fried or
Roll
whatnot?
perception. Yeah, one more. One more check.
Dang, we should have brought like Specs or somebody. Or whoever works on computers.
Uh,
I can't remember.
You can't tell specifically in the computer what's broken, but as you go back to lean behind it to try and figure it out, you can see large claw marks along it. That also would have
So,
pierced, like it would have pierced the computer as well. It seems as though that caused like some frayed wiring.
So, just from looking at things, are you lying to me?
Nope.
Then why are there large claw marks which look like they may have caused the issue?
Like kind of looks around at the computer, kind of like trying to poke his head around. I can't see what you're talking about. If those are there, I got no clue.
Well, it was nice knowing you. Hey guys, let's go ahead and keep looking around. We're not here for him anyway.
Excuse me, please? What?
Oh wait, first, what's in his bag?
Oh.
I'm gonna start looking at his bag.
All right.
Well, he is. I guess while he's doing that. Yeah, I mean, this is. Was this Golden? Yeah, Golden. This is his dad.
Graydon. Oh, his dad, yeah.
They didn't Golden.
Oh.
That's funny.
Did he introduce himself?
They did.
The guy did.
I asked him. just for kicks.
Yeah, and this guy introduced himself. If that's what you're asking.
But is there any way I could repair this
And,
computer?
With a mechanics check, you can try. Midas, real quick, you find a blaster pistol and 2 spent energy packs. So they're on charge. They're empty.
Huh. Interesting. I'm just gonna put them back in the bag and then pick the bag up and put it on my shoulder.
You also find a water bottle and 2 things of rations.
Man, I was getting thirsty. I'm gonna look over at him.
GG.
Listen, I know what to expect in this line of business, but I would have expected some form of, respect. What was the last thing you said, Zeno?
We're kind of here for him. In either way, we've made a deal with with Golden. So
And that's how you.
Oh,
don't-
he's finally here. Thank goodness.
That is how you don't call a bluff, you know.
He's going to look to you. Who's bluffing?
Either way,
Zeno.
we've made a deal,
That guy.
so we'll try and get you out of here, but we're gonna have to escort you back, and we'll continue the search on our own.
That's cool. Can I get my stuff back, too?
Yeah, it's yours.
I mean, I'm gonna hold on to it for you so nothing happens to it, and I'll come back and give it to you when we're able to get you out of these cells. Were you able to fix it? I'll just say.
Let me see. Nope.
Nope.
Maybe we can find something in the temple that'll help us work on it better.
I could always spend some
come
time here, work on it.
That means one of us is gonna be alone.
Yeah, I'll stay here with him.
Let's take a look. Yeah, y'all continue. We can start working on this.
What then?
Do you know you're gonna stay here with them?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna hand him back the bag.
Look, thank you. And Jay's just gonna keep that on him.
Are you good to go alone?
Yeah, I can go alone. We have comm links. If anything happens, I can just call up on you guys.
Yeah, Zeno will be ready to help if one of us needs you.
All right.
But Maya, you've come across another one of those doors. Use the force to open it.
I did. I rolled a use the force check as soon as I walked up.
Oh, is it the
before
13?
Mm-hmm.
That is a pass.
Did
You
guys
open the
find
door and
anything?
you see some things. What was that?
Asking on the comm links if you guys found anything.
Yeah, we found Greedon, and he's
Nice.
locked up.
We've got company.
And Maverick, you see, immediately grabs his blaster and goes to aim at the thing. All right, we just fighting our way through this.
Well, quick question first. Do I still have the blaster rifle I got last session? And I should have asked this earlier because I realized they have to be recharged.
Yeah, I presume you will automatically recharge them when given the chance.
I see. How many shots does a blaster rifle?
It's not
probably-
limited.
It's not limited.
Right.
Oh, it's just.
It's essentially just flare, like flavor texting. Flavor text.
Okay. I see. Hmm. I'm gonna pull out the blaster rifle from my back and I'm looking at Maverick. Well, show me how you guys do things around here.
With pleasure. All right. And you both can roll for combat. Roll for initiative. Roll for combat.
You guys probably want to get over here.
Maverick's going to second that. He's going to say, yeah, these things look a bit strong. We might need some assistance. We'll see how my first shot does.
All right. I'm on my way.
What is so?
Nat 20.
It's the net.
Get that nat 20. Show that you're the man.
Put on the net.
I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, dang. Rolled a 20. Let me get this set up real quick. Add Maverick here.
Oh, it says after 50 shots, it must be replaced. Did I pick up a blaster carbine?
No, it should have been a blaster rifle.
I'm looking
Either
at-
way, the what I mean by the ammo is like flavor text. It's because I'm not doing that.
Gotcha, of course. And that doesn't even matter. It's just a 3d6 weapon. Okay.
And the enemy, need to have them roll perception here. All right, Putumayo, you're first in combat here. If any of you are wishing to make your way over here to back them up, you can feel free to add yourself to initiative order.
I'm waiting after that first turn.
Okay.
Just like on standby, waiting for him to say like we need backup or we're good.
That's what the enemy looks like. This is an enemy that does exist in canon, though this specific variant is specific to Swoter.
Are we able to enlarge those tokens
I can.
and see what they look like? Oh, okay.
I can just make it bigger if you want.
Oh, snap. Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah. As you can see this thing, I can also just describe it. You can see it kind of looks like a... be a good way. Kind of like a dog, but like a really buff dog that skipped leg day. And they also have two large, like, underbite fangs going up.
Oh, of course.
Consistently
First saber
skips
tooth.
birthday.
Yeah, these boys look kind of dangerous. I'm gonna say that as there's just like blaster rifles going off. Roll 1d20 -5.
6.
Ooh.
That is a miss.
Well, I'm just like fire off. Oh wow, there's so much recoil.
Yeah, you want to think that with energy weapons, right? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
No, it's Mayo, not Mighty Mo.
GG.
That's right.
All right. Two of them are going to attack Maverick. One of them is going to attack you. So this is the one to you. So that's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
These next two are going to Maverick. That is a miss to Maverick.
Wow.
And that is a miss to Maverick. So essentially,
Wow,
with the 17, you can see like it does hit his armor. However, its armor is able to resist any damage.
Dang, is that Beskar?
No, standard clone trooper armor.
Every time something blocks something. Best guard?
All right, let's see how we do. He aims at the one right in front of him, pulls the trigger. That is a hit, dealing heavy damage, but it is still up.
Yeah, no. Just no.
Putumayo, you're up.
It's okay, Ajisai. Okay, so point blank. Point blank only works if you're 1 square away from them, not if you're adjacent. Is
Right.
that correct?
Right, so you'd have to have
Okay.
like 1 square gap between you.
Right. So, is here to this one point blank? Is it, or is that 2 square gaps? Because I'm going right here, then right here. then right
That
here.
would work. This one.
That would work. And all that does is do a -5 on the penalty.
Without the feet, yeah.
Gotcha. Gosh, how do I control fine?
Or actually, sorry. If it's adjacent, that's the -5 penalty. You don't have the -5 penalty if there's at least that 5 gap, and your weapon has that in its close range.
Dang. All right, so that's just
I'm feeling your lightsaber would be more effective here, Maverick's gonna say.
hold on now. Let me
Yes, sir.
let me try. Oh wow.
That just rolled a 1.
Yeah, it did because I can't type.
Roll.
That is a hit. Hitting it for 12 damage. The one right in front of you, or the one further away?
The one in front of Maverick.
All right, you see that hits him and kills him. Goes, all right, maybe I'm wrong. Good job.
Thanks, bud.
They're both going to attack again. One to Putumayo, one to Maverick. That one's to Putumayo. This one's to Maverick. Both fail.
Everything's good.
Yeah. This
Sit
might be
down,
a shiny day.
Heavy blaster. 27 damage.
Jeez.
Guys, tearing him down.
Yeah, he's just
You
beating
guys need
into the
assistance
dogs.
over there, or you guys good?
That's why I brought him.
I think we're good.
Yeah, we're handling them. We're handling the situation.
And then from then on, they missed.
GG.
Putumayo, you're up.
Oh my goodness.
Which is the right one to go with, though. To go into this
You've
room
been,
with.
You've been keeping track of the our roles against the dark side, haven't you? Against the dark side influence.
Off riding the -1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it hasn't been close enough to where I've needed to.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh snap. Okay, so I'm gonna holster my weapon as a quick action.
Oh, but they should be receiving a +1 that I wasn't thinking about.
Mm.
Copyright.
All right, a +15 isn't what I intended to do there. Don't know how I made that typo.
+15.
I just made a typo.
I think that's a typo, man. I think that was the original stats.
Well, that'd be funny. All right, what are you doing, Putumayo?
Something risky.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm gonna tumble so that I can go around here to this side right here, so that I can get a flanking bonus.
To what
I'll
side
have
where?
to tumble to this right here, but I'll have to tumble so I don't get hit by the opportunity attack.
Yep.
Since I'm moving outside that range. Wait, yeah, it's around this box, but I move that. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
you'd be moving 1 square out of it, so you would have to roll that.
All
All right,
so
DC 15.
Yep. Here's my acrobatics check.
That is a pass. With the dark side, it's a 15, assuming that's without the -1. So
Oh,
it's
that's
barely a
right.
pass.
I'm just gonna like scrape by, maybe like scratch my
Yeah.
my arm a little
Scratches your robe up.
bit. I'm getting a little dirty. I'm gonna holster. So that was my movement action. Yeah, that was my movement action, and then I'm gonna holster my to bring out the lightsaber. It's still a swift action, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
All right, so I won't be able to holster my weapon and bring out my lightsaber and attack in the same turn.
Correct.
Right. Um, hmm.
Was me.
Well, I'm going to right. I'm just going to take out my holster the weapon, and take out my lightsaber, and ignite it, and then end my turn.
All right. Is that just typed in chat? Currently, the light side is still 2 behind on the counter, so it's going to take 3 to shift it to the light side. All right, let's see. The enemy's going to take another bite here at you. 12 damage to you.
Oh,
It's going to take another bite to Maverick.
my organs.
Miss to him, luckily. Oh.
Strong bite.
And with that, and the end of that turn, once Maverick takes his, we are currently now neutral in the Force.
Bless you.
There it goes. And so now Maverick just needs to make his attack. He kills it.
Nice flank, Maverick.
Oh yeah, that was flanking. Wasn't even with the +2. I forgot to add.
GG.
So all right, one more to go. Let's see what you can do. Budamao, you're up. No more penalties.
Still good ideas on our side. But now I know how all the Padawans on RC6 died.
Yeah, Maverick really puts all the clones into a different light.
Yep.
I'm gonna assume the Shicho stance, and then attack with my lightsaber.
All right. That is a miss.
And I'll end my turn.
All right, Maverick's going to go right there. Oh, wait, sorry, that's not his turn. The enemy is going to take a bite out of you. Or at least try. 13 damage to you, I believe.
That's 6. That's 18. Yeah, that's 13 damage. I think my condition tracker is affected by that one.
If that is higher than your damage threshold, it will go down by 1.
My damage threshold is 13.
So then you do not go down by 1. Has to surpass it.
All right. Oof.
All right, Maverick's going to take a couple of steps around, take a shot at it, get a +2 for his flank. Oh, that's a hit. Unfortunately, it's his lowest damage yet. All right, Putumayo, you're up.
I'm going to do the same thing.
I'm so disappointed in Zeno. He never showed up to help.
He said he got it. I asked.
We got it. 7 HP.
Yeah, I asked. No one answered.
Another one. Hey, remember what I said last episode about how we're gonna alternate between us just going unconscious? Just saying.
Second win would really come in handy right now.
All right, well, that is unfortunately another miss.
So that is with the flanking bonus and the. You said we're neutral now. Right?
Yep, so no bonuses.
So, okay. Gotcha.
So that would be a 9, still a miss.
Mm-hmm.
These things have a reflex defense of 14. So it's going to go take another bite out of you. But that one's a miss.
Thank goodness.
Maverick's going to take another shot at it.
Please crit.
And that is enough to kill it. And you see it drops dead as he shoots into it. Then he raises his blaster. No, I'm joking.
Not even close.
You all right there, sir?
I'm just fine. That's what I was gonna say as he like limps away.
GG.
Well, actually, I'm going to
66.
take a closer look at
Just kidding, kid.
these animals, and is there anything special about them? Like, are there any like I'm looking for tags, like if they've been raised by humans, like
There
tags
is
or like
no
markings.
indicator like that on it that you can tell, but if you're trying to find out
Mhm.
anything specific about the creatures themselves, you can roll a life sciences or galactic lore knowledge check.
Why I will. Why I will.
20.
You do recognize these creatures. They are known as Tukata, and as far as you know, they only exist on the planet of Moribond.
Moribond.
It is the current name for what used to be the planet of Korriban.
Guys appeared in in Swatter. The first enemies you get to fight as a Sith.
Yeah, as the Sith Inquisitor and the Sith Warrior, these are some of the first enemies you'll fight.
I recognize these jaws.
Not the first, though. Those are like the slugs.
Udamile Maverick, did y'all make it? You good?
Yeah, nothing to worry about. We're doing peachy. I may have lost some hit points, theoretically, but I'm fine.
What are hit points?
A little banged up.
As some of the kids are saying these days.
That's just what the kids are saying.
We found some more bonds, though.
Next time I fall down, like running
That's
around,
the planet that they're from is Moribond. They're Tukata.
I mean, we found some Tucatas.
like in real life. Next time I fall down or like bang my elbow on something, I'm gonna be like, I lost some hit points there.
Some
HP.
Tukata. Gotcha.
And at that moment, you hear a response back from Melis. She says, Tukata, they should not be here. You're certain?
Yeah. 100%.
I'm on my way.
Would these be related to the force-sensitive creatures?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Are you asking that over comms or just to Maverick?
He did
That's a good
this, so
question.
I fought the comms because he did this.
Yeah, I guess that's a comment because it doesn't really matter if I ask. But yeah, it's fine. That's a dumb question. You continue.
I wonder if those
before we interact
what
with this,
Xeno, what
I'm gonna
Xeno,
say go ahead.
I was gonna say over the comms, Xeno, do you think that's what you sensed earlier?
Well, give me a moment. I'll use the force check. Let's see.
While he's doing that, Putumayo, you search that container to find... Where do I have it? You find 2 Kunda lenses.
Some new lens, some new shades for your
Which are
lightsaber.
what Midas bought earlier to give the +1 to hit.
I see. Kunda.
Be funny if y'all like put them all on your weapons and then be like, we didn't find anything.
Come back with like decked out weapons.
Xeno, with your use the force check, you are no longer sensing the dark side of the force that you sensed earlier.
Well, extinguished it.
I no longer feel it, but I guess it must have been it. The presence is gone. Unless it's hiding, it's probably it.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
Thanks,
Me
bud.
too.
All right, both of you roll your use the force checks.
Please.
What's behind door number 2?
Jisai, you can see it starts to turn, but then it just locks back into place. Midas, yours opens up. Oh,
She's gonna be a little bit now.
sorry, wrong. It's doing that thing again.
Uh-oh.
You disappeared.
There.
I don't. see
Midas
it.
is dead.
You see an empty room. Except there is a bunch of dust that you see scattered along the floor.
Do I need to roll a perception check?
Now that you have walked into the room,
God
you
dang
feel as though you are being watched. If you want, you can roll a perception check. Ajisai, you can reattempt that check as well here in a minute.
I always hate that. Now that you've walked into the room, oh shit.
As you walk in the room, you look behind you and you see multiple enemies.
You see nothing at all, Midas. But then you
That's
hear
24.
something. Trying to see me using your eyes, huh? And here I thought you were a Jedi.
Yeah. Oh no.
You see a translucent creature forms in front of you, looking like a ghost of a man.
Do I sense the light side? Or do I need to roll a force check?
We'll use the Force.
Oh, man.
As far as you can tell, you're only sensing light. He looks at you. It has been some time since a true Jedi entered this chamber. That day has
Well,
not changed today.
I know, I'm just a Padawan.
Yes. What is it that you wish to do here?
Searching for knowledge.
Knowledge. Very well. If knowledge is what you seek, perhaps I can assist you. No, nothing like that happens. He's just now looking at you.
Well,
GG.
what can you tell me about your ways of the Force?
My ways are the ways of the Jedi. The way of nature. The way of peace.
That's what I try to follow.
Do you? From what I gathered in the other chamber there, you seem to be quite ready to attack those people.
It was a bluff.
Perhaps.
The tactic I've used in the past. And it seemed to have worked. But this time, it got us by, but at least there was no bloodshed. That's the part that I'm happy with.
Well, perhaps the Jedi have changed quite a bit since I was part of the fold, but I do not recall bluffing and lying to be part of our deceptions. I don't recall us having deceptions.
I know. I just didn't want to. I didn't want any bloodshed, and they looked like they were ready to attack. What would you have done differently?
I would have immediately gone in to ask for a compromise. To seek out a peaceful solution instead of trying to bluff my way to one.
I am still a Padawan. I'm still learning.
Yes. And this is why you and your comrades may be forgiven for your sins. You are young, they are few. Most are excusable.
Thank you.
But if you are here, this is a testing chamber. And if you wish to be tested, I can do so.
I'm ready.
You see, he kind of holds out his hands towards you, and you feel like something kind of just flowing all around and inside of you. You feel the forces just strengthening up, like it's wrapping and seeing everything about you. I can see everything about you. Your future, clouded by the dark side. Your past. Well, I suppose there's nothing worth mentioning from that now, is there? Raised to be a Jedi from when you were a child. But your present, that is much more difficult to see. So, as he puts his hands down, if you are ready for your present to be tested, let me know. But you may wish to gather comrades before you do so. I do not suspect that you would be able to pass the test alone, and any of your Padawan may enter to assist you.
Zeno, can you come help me?
What was that, Midas?
Zeno, can you? I could use your assistance.
On my way. Zeno, can you help?
Don't worry, sir. I got this, says Jay.
I'll keep comms open. You let me know if anything happens.
Yes, sir.
You know, the scary Force Ghost. He wants to test bomb.
Ajisai, you may reattempt.
He's getting a little bit frustrated now. He's gonna do it again. Come on.
You are able to succeed.
You can
I'll like automatically
see
see
the
him.
dark side.
It's just like
Doing that.
GG.
If that's what it is, it is what it is.
Yeah, this comes on the entire time. We just heard him like growling to himself.
Come on.
Ajisai, you open the room to see what seems to be another testing chamber. You can see 3 large spheres all painted with a color. And you can see 3 divots in the ground, all with the matching color.
What is this about? Don't tell me I can't even do this without a certain thing.
Without a certain thing?
Can I try? Wait, what are these things again? Sorry.
Spheres.
They're like floating or on the ground.
Just on the ground.
I'm gonna try and use the force, I guess, and put them into the things.
Alright. All of them at the same time?
One by one.
Okay.
Start with yellow.
You should bomb the test on purpose.
Use the force. You're able to move that one into its hole.
Then I go to this one.
You're able to move that one into the hole.
And this one as well.
You were able to move that one into the hole.
That was close.
It was real
Yeah.
close.
I got worse. My concentration's
forehead.
wearing off.
And then you
That
can
is
hear
Jedi.
a click coming from the canister at the end.
He takes a deep breath. And it just goes there.
And you failed twice and then started getting angrier at it. I would have allowed you to move down the dark side counter.
I would have done that, yeah.
You find a diadium energy cell.
Ooh.
The basic version.
Good jank.
And then you're going to hear over the comms, Zeno, as you arrive in the room. All right, got him out of there, sir. Sending him back to meet with the rest of his team.
All right, cool. Yeah, sword him back
Yeah,
to
I can do that.
Yeah. Keep comms open. Second something happens, you let us know.
Yes, sir.
Wait, someone should go with him.
Jay is the strongest. Unless he turns on us.
Jay is going with them, or he's
Wait,
just releasing him.
Hold on.
Jay's going with him.
Jay, wait for Maverick.
Yes, sir.
Have Maverick go with him.
Maverick starts walking up as well.
Now, what was that you wanted to talk about, Melis? Melis?
I say these do not belong here. Whoever brought them here is either a true act of ignorance or had nefarious purposes.
Did she hear us on the
Yeah,
about the
about the
hologram?
log. Yeah, the hologram, holotape.
We all downloaded it to our own personal Jedi pads, right?
Yeah, holopads, data pads.
Data pads, yes.
I did it and sent it to you on WhatsApp.
Did we also send it to Melis and she saw who?
Yes,
who that
she-
person was,
yeah, she
or
heard
am I
everything.
just showing it right now.
She heard
Right,
everything
but-
there.
What I want to do is show her the person.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I'm just going to show that from my little data pad. Do you know this? It looks like this is a person who put him in here.
No,
You notice, lady?
I don't know her.
You want to copy this log and share it around the Jedi to see who was bringing in these creatures, to see if they know her.
Yes, I'll copy that. See if I can gather any information. Thank
All right,
you.
thanks, Melis. You got a band-aid or something?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
All right, just ask me.
However, we can go and
Okay.
rest up back at the beginning, as it sounds as though we're almost done with our travels here.
I'm just going to limp away.
All right, Zeno, you arrive in the room to see the Force Ghost there. Oh, Amira Lucan. You can see him instantly, by the way. No check needed.
Now he can see.
It has
An
been
apparition.
some time since I have seen one of your kind here.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I I don't know how long it's been since anyone's been here, but
Well, since Amir Lucan, over 1,000 years.
that's a long time. It sounds like you've been here for a long time. Who are you?
Yes,
Former master?
my name is no longer important. I am a former master of the Jedi Order. I was here when the temple was finally abandoned, and I refused to leave my post. This was my home.
Let's see. It's motivation enough.
How did you die?
I eventually starved to death. In the longest meditation I have ever done, which lasted 2 years.
Can't say I've ever heard of.
Well, there is no death, only the Force.
Yes, exactly. What were we saying, Zeno?
I was gonna say, and I can't say I've heard of anyone or any technique like this
Oh,
or anything really happening like this at all.
you mean my meditation? Or my appearance before you?
Oh yeah, you're here, so you're not dead, right?
I am still given form through the Force. My meditation allowed me to become truly one with it, and as such I was able to maintain a physical semblance here.
Can't say I understand, but well, you're in front of us, so I guess
You
I
are
have
young.
to believe.
It will make more sense as you get older, I am sure.
So I guess what am I assisting you with? What's going on, Midas?
I am here to test you.
Test.
He told me to call upon at least one of my allies to help me in the test.
Well,
I know that the other two were farther away, so I chose you. And that's the only reason.
well, let's get to it. What's this test?
First, I will judge your future, your past, and then your present. So he holds out his hands towards you, and you feel the same flowing force going all through and around you. Your future, too, clouded by the dark side. But your past is clear. And like Midas, there is nothing worth mentioning. You two both may attempt the present test. Are you ready to begin?
One more time, I'm gonna roll. Use the force check.
All right, to do what?
Just want to know for certain that that dark presence does not exist here any longer.
As far as you can tell, it is gone.
I'm ready. We
And
say at the same time.
we shall begin. You see he draws 2 lightsabers.
Oh.
Prove to me that you are worthy of bearing your order, or bearing the burdens of your order.
Black
Enter
Force.
combat. Go ahead and roll for initiatives here.
On that character.
Wow, you two both rolled the same one.
Hey,
However, you are a player, so you will go first.
that sweet decimal.
All right, Zeno, your move.
All right. I'll move back and flank. Then you come in. On 3. That sound good? Metagame, I'm gonna like ready in action. So we can do like a combo attack. Like I'll just like run behind him.
Okay, readying your action to move behind him.
Yeah. And then attack.
Okay. You see he, as it's now his turn, He immediately enters into Mon stance, and he just appears right before you and makes an attack. With both of his lightsabers. Oh, jeez.
Wow. Okay, so
you
you're
rolled
down.
a 20. GG.
He will not do the second attack, as that has just happened.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop.
Goodbye, Force Ghost. That's it.
62 damage.
It's just
Or-
it's just
oh, it
32
critted
damage.
32.
It's just 32 damage.
Okay. I mean, it still drops me,
Yeah.
so I'll have to use a force point.
You don't have to use a force point for this. You can tell it just goes right through you, and you can feel yourself drop, but you aren't wounded physically. But you can tell that you are drained from this fight.
Oh, good luck, Midas.
And that is his turn. Midas, you're up.
I am going to use a force point
Okay.
and hopefully give myself that buffer. I don't know if it's going to do any good, but we'll see. And then I will draw my lightsaber.
What's the force point for?
For the -10 to damage checks. Or,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to look at him. Why are you fighting us?
This is the test. If you wish to bear the burden of the order, you need to prove that you can handle it.
So to pass this test, I must fight you?
Yes.
What is the... But a Jedi does not seek conflict.
But they must be ready to react in response to it.
I did just watch him strike down my ally. I guess this is the part where I get involved. I take my lightsaber out and I strike at him.
Technically, this is your test. This lines up perfectly.
Make your attack. How unfortunate that he rolled a nat 20 for his first hit.
Are we still at the middle?
At the middle?
You know, on the
Oh, yeah.
we're still neutral. That's what I meant to say. Sorry.
Suffering for success.
So, Zeno, that was quick, right?
Yeah, that was quick work. That was
already dead.
Yeah, Zeno's already out of the fight.
You won't chat me.
Oh damn! I guess you failed.
Well, it's still Midas is still
Hey,
Midas,
don't you say
unfortunately, your attack just goes right by and he just bats it away with his force lightsaber.
I thought it would go through him because he's a ghost.
GG.
He's a special kind of ghost.
He's a special ghost.
All right, that it for you?
That's all I got right now. That's all my actions, I believe. I drew my lightsaber, I activated that, and I struck. So yeah, that's everything.
He attacks you twice, but you were able to bat away both of his swings. And that's his turn.
Damage, though. Okay.
All right, I am going to enter
Wow.
Naman.
All right.
Get a nat 20 with a -4.
That is a hit. Whoops. What is his health? See, that goes through him. But the hit connected. It is now his turn, right?
Yep.
He will make another 2 attacks at you.
What is he, Dark Souls?
26 damage. -10,
Why do you hear
-2.
boss
So it
music?
should be 14.
Come on. Roll 20, please.
Midas, because you know you guys okay? Why do you hear boss music over here?
Yeah, it's like boss music on the call. Oh, no. You know, Zeta respond.
For sure.
Da, da, da.
I
Getting
will.
a bad feeling, guys.
I will hit him again.
I have a feeling this guy was meant for 4 people.
No. I'll release the metagame of it. You two would have both been denied. That is a successful
Okay.
hit. Aji Sai, for obvious reasons, put a Mayo because of insubordination from session 1. Though with your dialogue today, I would have actually done something different. I would have had a check done behind the scenes. He will attack twice. Both are misses.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him again.
You got this.
That is a miss. Just barely. He bats it away. Then he goes in for 2 more attacks. A miss and... Is that a hit?
It's a hit.
10 damage? No,
Yeah.
it's 0 damage.
0 damage. Thank goodness.
We're in there.
We're in
Oh.
there. We're still here.
Yeah.
We exist.
3 turns have gone by. That's a miss. He'll make 2 of his own.
Hit. 2
So that's
damage.
2 damage and a miss.
Yep.
Slowly but surely, you're whittling each other down. You're up. Just gonna move Xenos back slightly here. That is a hit. He is still up though. You can see he seems to be. You can see his like visage seems to be like fading slightly. All right, 2 more attacks coming your way.
He's on the
Both are misses.
He's on the roofs.
Oh man.
That's a miss. 2 more attacks coming your way.
It's a miss.
It's a miss, right?
Both
That's a
are
miss.
misses.
Boom. Oh!
And that strikes him down, and you see he disappears and then reappears right back here. Well done. I had not expected you to be as resilient.
He said,
For that?
Hold on. Real quick. He said, you should call upon your allies. 1 hit, Xeno. Okay. It's just you and me.
If it wasn't for Xeno, that first crit would have hit you, and this fight would have been over.
It would have been quick. It would have been different.
For that, you see gestures back behind him, and you see a container appears. I also request that you give this to your companion, Udamayo. You see another one appears. For his assistance in removing that dark filth that had stained this temple.
So that was it.
Aye, aye.
Is there anything else you can teach us before you go?
I believe it would be best for you to rely on your masters for that. You have passed my test. Consider that good enough.
Thank you.
He disappears.
When he disappears, do they unlock?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alright, so for the one that you get, Midas, the one that he said is for you, you find a kyber crystal, a power crystal. Pawntite. +2 charisma when installed.
Oh, nice.
So effectively a +1 to all charisma-based checks.
Nice.
And as for the other one, Xeno, what color crystal would you desire?
But wait, I thought it was
silver.
for Putumayo.
Yes, but Xeno's the one touching the container. What
Do
color?
I take my hand off? so I said silver.
Silver. Is that one of the ones that I have as an option?
Yes, because white was not an option, so I had to go with the silver.
All right, silver. You can see a silver lightsaber color crystal.
All right, yeah, I'll take this to Putumayo.
And then they both disappear.
All right, so let's regroup, I guess.
Yes.
Matter of fact,
Real quick, Xeno, do you have anything extra that you don't need on you?
anything
gonna pull
extra
out-
that I don't need.
I'm going to pull out the liquid cable dispenser / sealer.
Well, let me. So I've got. Let's see, my comm link. Got deflection emitter. Got a med pack and personal data pad. I mean, I guess I don't need the deflection emitter. It's
up to you.
voluble, but you got a plan?
Well, they said they want 25%. I was trying to come up with some things we can give them.
Well, this will do. I think. I don't think we have much. I count 3 items, so I guess this will probably suffice as 25%. A little bit more, actually, 33.
All right.
So yeah, we'll give them this. We'll fetch a few credits.
Guess we'll head back.
All right, y'all can head back to the large chamber.
Whoa, 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 whoa. All right.
Okay.
Whoa there, cowboy. Whoa there.
I didn't see that.
And see what?
No, is this nothing here?
You see nothing there.
Dang. Is there another? I guess it's probably nothing, huh? No, there has. No, okay. All right,
This
I'll just
can't
go.
be uneven for no reason, can it?
All right. All right. All right. I'm just gonna.
Already
Look at
get
the-
paranoid.
I mean, look at the sides. It goes all the way around.
This can't be unintentional.
Clearly, I've overthought this.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Everyone coming? Y'all good?
Yeah, everything's all right.
Ah,
Or is everything all right?
Yep. Just waiting for y'all to arrive.
Oh no.
Oh, you guys find anything good?
What?
All right. I see you've all formed back up. Guess that means you're done with your scavenging.
Yep, I found 50 credits and this liquid cable dispenser sealer.
I'm
Kinda
gonna
weird to
request
find.
y'all place what you found here on the ground in front of me so we can properly divvy it up.
All right, put the 50 credits down and the liquid cable dispenser sealer down.
He looks at them and then looks up at you with an annoyed stare, and then waits for everyone else.
All right. I'll pull out the the deflection emitter and the silver crystal.
All right, put in my
Put up
Aji
both
Sai.
Kunda-
Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting up both Kunda lenses on the ground.
And Aji Sai.
Here we go.
You know what? Can I take that back?
Sure.
I'm going to pick those 2 things up. Just kidding. And I'm going to take out the crystal and put it on the ground.
You can see his smile kind of. You see he has like an annoyed smile at that point, as opposed to an annoyed stare.
it's time to do a D2. 1, I keep the thing. 2, I lay it out.
What would IG Sai do?
Attaboy.
Bless
What
you.
would IG Sai do?
That's the thing. You trust the ancient coin of the Mira Lucas. There you go.
That's right.
So he looks at it all, says, "All right, what's the arrangement that we had?" He turns back to the son. Well, we said 25% is what we'd keep if they got you back. As he looks back to him, 25.
Listen, you're safe and sound. What more could you ask for? Reasonable.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure to have a talk with my son later. All right, 25%. He looks over everything. All right, I'm gonna give you 2 options here because I'm not entirely certain as to which one is gonna be best. So I'm gonna let you have that decision as a thanks for giving me my stuff back too. You either let me keep the that crystal there. He says pointing to Pontite, or you let me keep both the emitter and one of the lenses.
What kind of
I'd say
crystal is that again?
emitter and the lenses is fair, but what do you guys think?
That was a kyber crystal.
Yes.
Yeah.
So essentially, you've laid out 5 items in front of him, so there is no way to do a perfect 25% split. So the most valuable item, which he can tell as far as he's aware, would be the Pontite, the Kyber Crystal, or getting a little bit higher than 25% by getting 2 items.
Well, guys, I can honestly tell you that I would like to keep the Pontite because I earned it.
Agreed. And the crystal's a gift for Putamaya. So I'd say my vote is on the lens and the emitter. Give that to him.
I agree.
One of my
do you guys
items.
think?
Mine's
Sounds like we got a deal.
On
He goes up and takes those 2.
All right.
I'll pick up the Pontite.
My finger's not gone, right?
Did I
My
have
finger's an
6?
energy cell, not
Yeah.
a.
Yeah,
not
there
a
were
thing.
6 there.
Yeah.
There were 6, not 5. I forgot I added one last one. Either way, it still would have not been that perfect split.
Haha.
Here, I'm
My
ahead.
energy cell.
Yeah,
I
so
keep it.
Putamala gets 1 lens back, Zeno gets the silver crystal, Midas gets his Pontite, and Ajisai gets the energy cell.
Yes.
Wait, did he say it was for Putamaya? That's what the ghost said?
The ghost
Or he
said to give it to him as a gift, as a thank you for exterminating the dark creatures.
What was the deal behind Zeno touching it?
The color would have been determined by what the desired crystal color for a lightsaber they would have had by whoever touched it.
Does it like glow that color?
Yeah, you can see it as a silver crystal.
Oh, nice color. Thanks, nerd.
Goes to Pierce.
PG.
I'm just gonna like nudge him. Just kidding.
This is from an old sage.
Oh, no sage.
That it was
Oh,
for
okay.
exterminating the darkness.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'll use this to patch up my wounds.
You use this crystal to patch up your wounds? You mad?
It'll keep me safe. I'll put the Kyber crystal in my backpack.
You become
Or
like
in my-
Master Norm from Hanukkah 7. Just burn it into your skin.
Exactly. My body will be the lightsaber.
I am one with the force.
All right, let's get going, everyone.
We all do now that the the temple has been searched.
We're done. Our purpose
No.
was due.
I was talking to them.
Have fun stealing toilets.
He's gonna say, "Yeah, we're probably gonna head back to Calico Village." Was that what it was called, Calico?
Hey, thanks, bye.
That's not right. It's not Calico. Calicori Village.
Hickory. Yep.
And take it easy on your son. He was just wanting to make sure that we found you.
I appreciate the sentiment.
Farewell, all of you. May the force be with you.
Yeah.
The old guy in the corner. Fuck you.
Changed your mind?
No,
Yeah, humor me
I'm
with
just
your name.
thinking
He looks at you and then he spits on the ground.
Ooh.
And may the force be with you as well.
And you all make your way back up the stairs. Give me just a moment here to get y'all properly set up. By getting you all properly set up, I mean to set something else up real quick.
Part of me wanted Ajisai to run into something that he was going to have to go dark side on, but he didn't.
We were close. We were real close.
We were close. I would have said one more check. One more check. It would have done that. I got lucky once.
Mm.
Oh, hell no. Not these guys again.
So, what was that? Miley? What is her name again?
Miley? Melis?
Melis was saying about healing.
Wrestling. All of them.
You found that band-aid?
Oh no, I'm afraid I don't have a band-aid. However, we do have a med pack.
That won't help me here. Oh, actually, I can second win. Duh.
Yeah, you can second wind.
It's meta game. No.
What do you mean,
Well,
second
I
wind?
wanted to heal before I left that.
I was
Before
gonna
I
say-
even moved into the large area, actually.
I was gonna
Oh,
say I
okay.
will also be doing that. That being
Yeah,
said,
same, definitely.
Are you at half health, Midas?
Huh?
What were you at?
Whatever minus 16 is, that's 7. Oh,
That's
I guess I
17.
can't
That is
walk.
just above half health.
Okay.
Hey,
Sorry,
let me
Yeah,
fix it
stickler
for you.
for the rules. Take a
Slap
rock, just
yourself,
start
just like
beating into your
once.
skin. There we go. Stronger.
That's a dark side point right there.
Hell yeah.
Dang.
Drawing strength from power, from pain.
Yeah, that would
It
be.
wasn't.
Unscored HP.
Be like the thing that Kylo Ren did, where he just like hit his side, just like, yep, stronger
While
now,
we're
Ray.
walking, like going down the elevator and walking, or going down the stairs and walking,
Up the stairs.
should I be looking at up the stairs? Could I be looking at my lightsaber and trying to put the crystal in, or do I need time? To do
You
that?
will need to be like relaxed and focused to do it. So you'll have to meditate to it. You can ask everyone to stop.
Mike's back.
You can ask everyone to stop and give you a chance to do it.
Will y'all be mad if I took a moment to look at my lightsaber?
Excuse me, Midas? No. By all means, take as much time as you need. I'll just stand right here. You know, and on that note, Zeno, I want you to have this. I'm gonna give him back the silver crystal.
Oh,
I know you gave it to me, but look, this crystal, it says Zeno on it. It's clearly yours. I'm gonna point out the strange rock formation that has like some really strange letters on it. It's meant to be.
took a little knife and just carved it in.
The shavings.
He's gonna set it on the fucking lightsaber now when he ignites it.
Oh,
It's gonna cause it to blow up. Actually, the lightsaber.
Oh my
Oh
god!
god.
I'm gonna
I
keep
don't
the
know what to
shavings.
say.
Throw them in the another lightsaber.
That is a failure, Midas. You are not able
I'm
to
good.
properly put in the new power crystal.
I'm gonna try the
That's okay.
same thing with my energy cell.
Okay.
Can I use mechanics though instead?
Oh yeah, you can use mechanics check instead.
Good. Because that's better.
I'll let
Hi-ya.
you return the favor.
You also fail. DC's 15 for this, by the way.
I'm just gonna put it in the back of my pack. I'll
Here, let me
try again later.
Yeah, you can only try.
Yeah,
You can
let me-
essentially try once an hour to do this.
I
try
have
it
the right
for you.
tools for this.
No. Thank you
No?
for this. Thank
He
you for
has to
listening
do
to
it for
me.
himself.
I need to do it on my own.
I understand.
I want to build my own lightsaber. But thank you. I appreciate it, friend.
Of course. Don't worry, I'll return the favor, Putamaya.
Okay, there's no favor here.
I guess I'll try.
Oh, trying to do yours.
Yeah, install the color crystal.
You succeed.
crystal.
Actually, no. As you go to start installing it, Mela says, "Excuse me, what are you doing?"
Oh, I thought everyone was. Oh,
I'm just see that that's a color crystal. You must be restricted to green or blue. I'm afraid.
I'll.
Ooh.
I guess I'll try again later.
You say, "No, I'm afraid. As long as you're part of the Jedi Order, you will have to follow these rules. We do this for a very specific reason."
Oh no, that's sorry. That was like metagame. Like,
Oh, if you're trying to do
I
it
can only
secretly
try
later,
one.
yeah.
But what
Oh
about
no,
But what about Master Windu?
Master Windu is an exception to the rule.
What about the temple guards?
The temple guards, theirs are yellow because they are temple guards. They are not strictly a part of the order. They guard it.
yeah, I'll take it back out and do the swapperoo.
You can always request special permission, however, as a Padawan, I can guarantee you that you will be denied. You must prove yourself to be an exceptional Jedi worthy of the uniqueness.
I understand, Master.
I'm gonna pat Zeno on the back. Shouldn't be a problem. Someday.
On this perfect
Long
number.
road ahead. Yeah.
A quick metagame question. Like, what if does Melis know that they encountered a Force ghost?
As far as you
We'll
know,
brief her.
she doesn't.
Okay.
We'll brief her. Yeah.
We don't know either.
We'll give her a
Yeah.
full
Well, put in my notes because he was told to give it. He was told to receive it. I thought you guys were around us, so they all heard.
Mouse was she was not focused on that.
Yeah, she was focused on those
We may not be
goddess.
we may not be worthy by the Jedi Order yet, but we were worthy of. We were considered worthy by a Jedi ghost.
Oh, you encountered a
telling us
Force
that?
ghost.
Oh,
Is that what it's called? Is that
Their names vary based on who you talk to. We tend to refer to them as Force ghosts. They're very, very uncommon, but they do typically reside in any place like this, a temple or former place that was very strong in the Force.
He didn't tell us his name. He just said that he stayed when they abandoned the temple. This was his home, and he died here.
Well, I think he probably had too much attachment to the place then. But at least by giving up his name, he will have regained some of that lost Jedi honor, if you will.
Let's see, a lesson to be learned there indeed.
As Jedi, our lives are not for ourselves, they are for each other, for the people. And in his case, his afterlife, as a simple term to reference it, was dedicated towards teaching anyone else who may have come through, needing assistance.
All right.
Let's continue,
Back to that
shall we?
ship.
Yes. You'll start making your way down. You make your way around the sphere here, around the spherical thing, when you finally see the Hylabons that you have encountered previously. Wow, wow, wow. Hello again.
Grognik.
Are you going to immediately shoot, I'll just say?
No.
Okay.
No. Just kidding.
I figured
Hey.
I'd get another chance to kill you, but I wasn't expecting to get it so soon. Imagine my surprise seeing your ship when I came in here.
see you again.
You encountered him in the first session when you went to the
Yeah,
planet
it
of
was like-
Crate.
Glassglow or something like that.
Grognek.
Hey, long time no see.
Indeed.
Instead of killing us, I have a better idea.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna hold up the kyber crystal, or the crystal that I just got.
Well, isn't that a coincidence? That's exactly what I'm here for. You give me that? Fine. Everything's let go. I just need a crystal to give to my boss.
I toss
Well,
it to
then,
him.
dang.
All right, men. We're clear. Let's get out of here. And you, he says, pointing to you, Midas. We're even. Next time you encounter us, if it happens, maybe we'll be friends.
I just nod at him.
And they'll start walking out.
I'm sorry. I didn't think that. I thought to myself that in this current situation, we didn't have the backup we had before.
That's
Could
all
have
right.
persuaded him.
I think you made the right decision, Midas.
What color was Midas's kyber crystal?
His power crystal. His is blue?
It was blue. Any
Yeah,
certain shade
mine's
of blue?
blue. But I gave him. I gave him the whatever it's called.
Power
I'm thinking
Yeah,
of
the
it.
power crystal.
I'm thinking of my inventory
Oh,
now.
gotcha.
So it was the one that gave the +2 charisma.
Yeah.
So it's a hard thing to give up, but...
Everyone made sacrifices today.
Nah, I didn't.
Well, if I learned anything from what you just told me and from the lesson of the Force Ghost, a Jedi shouldn't have attachments.
Exactly. I'm very proud of you, Midas. That was a very wise decision.
Give him a pat on the back.
Whoa, you got long arms.
Now let's all get back into the ship, shall we?
Yeah, before we
Yeah.
go though,
Oh.
Right.
It's gonna walk back up here. Never did figure out what goes in here.
Oh, this used to be an ornament, essentially. You could think of it as what would have been a giant holocron.
Yeah.
It was removed when the temple was abandoned. It, like most objects that would have been historical or significant to the Jedi, were all taken and among them.
All right, here you go. I feel like I've missed something, but it's all right.
Guess we'll find out soon.
All
I mean,
right.
Let's look
the
for
meta
another
knowledge
ticket
is
wall.
genuinely. This is based on the map from Tython in Swoder. Like, obviously, it's very different. It's been adjusted. There was no underground level, but they had a giant holocron that was floating in the room there.
I did.
Yeah, they did.
Y'all hop on back to the ship. As it's mid-flight and you're all there, you see Jay stands up and starts making his way to the cockpit.
Sense motive. No.
Put him by, you get arrested, med bay. Oh, hop into the back to tank? Okay.
He says I'm hurting.
Yeah, I'm meditating also in the crew quarters.
All right. Anyone else doing anything? How'd you size, Zeno?
Has another hour passed so I can try the thing again?
Sure.
Cool. Mechanics. Let's get it.
Now, let's see what you can do.
Nothing.
Nope.
You
Come
break
on,
it.
work. You start trying to force it in.
Nah, all of a sudden we just get like a humpy ride.
Hey.
It's like,
Hey,
And what a steampunk
if the
lightsaber.
DM just told you anything, you need to force it in.
nah.
Listen, your lightsaber's consent matters.
GG.
Good
Oh, my
lord.
goodness.
Are they for you, Zeno?
No, I'll.
You're not going to try to stealthily install it right now and see what happens?
Oh, you mean
Besides,
it?
no.
Solar crystal. Nah, I'll get caught as soon as we get in the combat.
Yeah. Yeah, you would.
Just never ignite your lightsaber. Duh.
I guess I can never make my. Yeah, that's true. But when I need it most, like,
What are you doing, Zeno? Pull out your lightsaber. I can't.
yes,
That's will kill me. So he went into the cockpit and then came back out.
Yep.
Suspicious.
Sits back down.
What was that? What's that about, Jay?
I just had to tell something to Melis.
Something private?
If you wish to know, I can say it.
I do wish to know. I'm curious.
I told her that you seem to not be acting within the interests of the Jedi Order.
Ooh. That's
What
surprising.
basis?
You sure want to know people's stuff despite not sharing a lot of stuff. Puduma is going to not whisper to himself because he can't hear any of that.
On what basis you make these claims, Jay?
Based on the conversations we had earlier. I don't know much about you Jedi, but I know that him, once Daichi-sai, do not represent their values. And the last time I heard about a Jedi who didn't represent their values involved in the war, he killed my brothers.
Who was he?
Fuck, give me a second.
And now I gotta remember that guy who killed my brothers. Let me just look at my data pad.
dare you ask?
I think this is him. Need to get a picture here.
I forgot his name because
Oh, that's not
it was so terrible.
Flashback.
He was called
Next
Master
time.
Yoda.
Yoda's this clones.
I knew him as General Krell. I was lucky enough to not be involved in his missions. But he ordered my brothers to kill each other.
And they followed through.
He deceived them. Ran a mission about how the enemy was using our own suits of armor to try and deceive us. Led two different I can't remember exactly what they were. Two different squads against each other.
And you suspect me of doing the same?
I suspect that if you're going down the wrong path, you will.
And I can tell you right now, I don't think I would do it in the future.
Well, time will tell now, won't it?
All right. If anyone strays from the path, we'll be keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
No worries, Jay.
Nothing safer than the ever-vigilant eyes of the Jedi. You can't even see the scum within their own midst.
A bit of irony there.
Irony? You calling me scum?
No. It's ironic, yeah. All the things the Jedi stand for.
Oh,
Yeah. Vigilance, yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the crew quarters if you need me.
I just like glance at him as he walks away.
He doesn't even look in your direction.
I thought y'all were friends.
Not
they were
anymore.
GG.
Negotiations are broken down.
GG.
Jay, you did well today.
Thank you. As did you.
You and Maverick never cease to amaze me.
We just do it. We're just following orders.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
If your orders changed all of a sudden, and you were ordered to do something that you thought was unethical, what would you do?
I guess it depends on the context. But good soldiers follow orders.
What if it was against your friends?
I can't imagine anyone would try to do something like that unless they were like that old Jedi General Krell. In a situation like that, I would make things right. Make sure that whoever's trying to give us those orders would be taken down.
Well, get some rest.
You too. I'm just going to speak to you, Ajisai, as everyone's left the room. Well, you make all sorts of friends, don't you?
Apparently.
Yeah. Well, still, I like you.
That's good to know. Apparently, I trusted the wrong guy.
Well, he's just doing his job. I understand his being upset about that whole situation. Any of us clones who heard about that were rubbed the wrong way. Stretched our trust within the Jedi.
Oh, I do understand. But I don't think anything of my actions may have necessarily been wrong.
I don't either.
Good. Then we're good.
Yep. And Zeno, you've entered the cockpit.
I trust you for Jay's report.
Yes. Yes, I have. Would you like to add anything to that?
I just want to say, Ken also warned me to keep an eye out. And while, his questions may have appeared, divergent from the teachings, I don't feel that it's an indication that he's turning away from the teachings themselves. Maybe stray slightly, but I just don't want the information that he gave you to make it seem like he's denying all Jedi teachings.
There have been others who have had difficulty grasping Jedi principles. Jedi Skywalker would be among them, chief among them. So far, he has been an asset. I will consider Ajisai innocent until proven guilty of truly breaking our codes. But I will also say I was against Skywalker's involvement in our organization as well.
I see. I mean, I too struggle, but I guess don't we all?
Yes, I suppose we do.
That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, Zeno.
I'll excuse myself.
And you walk on out.
Oh, you're going to tell on me too now, are you?
That's the thing, you.
I don't know that.
Oh, that's what you said in game or
In game. Yeah.
Nothing of
Okay.
the sort. You don't have to worry about that.
Strategically sits away from him. That bench looking kind of lonely over there.
GG.
Anything else you're
I
going to say?
believe you, I
No,
do
sorry.
say. Don't worry. I believe you, I do say.
Good. That's it.
But you should, however, you should tread lightly. Moving forward.
I'm just doing what I think is best. If the results are good, then the actions were good. Easy as that.
And that.
And that's where we're going to end things. So, hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Let me do the final Patreon raid out here. So special thank you to our patrons, Daniel Bixler, Ethan, Ramiro Prasadas, Viper Games, Grandma Gucci, and Zay. Appreciate your support. All right, we'll see y'all next time, next week here for more Star Wars D&D for Session 5.
You gotta do the thing
What thing?
where you go back and tell us
Oh, I can do
if
that.
we missed anything.
Yeah. I'm going to end the stream here,
so-
though.
Okay.
So bye, everybody.
My bad.